What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another reaction video. It's been a while, but we didn't really have anything to react to, honestly. Nothing too big that happened. But Disney's Investor Day was just the other day, and we are about to react to the Marvel side of it. Now, I know these guys have not seen these trailers. Unfortunately, I watched the full Investors Day, so I got to see everything. So we're about to watch the entire thing from start to finish. So y'all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yes, sir. All right.
I'm excited.
Let's get it.
We at Marvel Studios are thrilled to have a home on Disney Plus where nearly the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe is laid out in a way that's easy for fans around the world to enjoy. And today I'm excited to talk about the expansion and future of the MCU.
Screen at the back.
As you may know, the Cinematic Universe weaves storylines and heroes and villains across 23 feature films to date. And with Disney Plus, we're able to extend this way of storytelling to a new format, creating series that are connected to our theatrical releases, making the MCU more immersive than ever. There's a lot of new content coming from Marvel Studios, so let's get started.
Let's do it.
WandaVision will be the very first Marvel Studios series on Disney Plus. Wanda and Vision are two of our most powerful and complex heroes, and this series is a perfect expansion point for MCU storytelling. Launching on Disney Plus on January 15th, here's a look at the brand new trailer for WandaVision.
Okay, new trailer.
So what's a single gal like you doing rattling around this big house?
Well, I assure you, I'm married to a man, a human one.
Wanda.
What's it rain? And I ride, wipe the sleep out
We are an unusual couple.
Oh, I don't think that was ever in question.
Just don't know what to expect.
Howdy, neighbors. Hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy. It is.
Wanda, what's
Monica.
up?
Who are you?
I don't know.
Snap.
I thought something's wrong here.
Wanda, can you read me? Who's doing this to you?
Are you here to help us? This is our home.
Then let's fight for it.
Oh, Darcy.
Yeah.
Darcy.
Thor, right?
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
Yeah, no.
Like, I
Well, I think we handled that well.
don't know what's going on, but it looks interesting.
Yes.
It feels it's gonna be a big reveal.
That was a good second trailer that we got.
Elizabeth Olsen is currently in London right now.
Oh.
She's shooting the film Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness with director Sam Raimi,
Hey.
star Benedict Cumberbatch, and the rest of the cast, including Benedict Wong, Rachel McAdams, and Chiwetel Ejiofor. And joining them is a new fan favorite character from the comics,
Hey.
America Chavez,
America Chavez.
played by Xochitl Gomez.
She's
This film
confirmed.
hits theaters March 25th, 2022,
Okay.
and we're really pushing the boundaries of storytelling
Really
with
gonna
this
wait that
thrilling,
long for
scary,
this.
mind-bending
For
adventure.
this. How
Not
long
only
do they
will
need to
Doctor Strange and the
film?
Multiverse of Madness connect directly to the events of WandaVision, but it will also connect to the events of our new Spider-Man film
Oh.
coming to theaters December 2021. Moving to our next series for Disney Plus,
everything.
which launches this coming March.
Okay.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier
This
features
March,
two recognizable
2021.
superheroes last seen together in the final moments of Avengers Endgame. Sam Wilson, aka the Falcon, is played by Anthony Mackie, and Bucky Barnes, the Winter Soldier, is played by Sebastian Stan.
We knew that.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier is a cinematic experience. It's a Marvel Studios movie played out over 6 episodes. And now here for the first time is an exclusive look at the Falcon and the Winter
That's
Over
Soldier.
pretty
6
cool.
episodes.
I like that.
Oh, we got a trailer.
So you know it's gonna be fire. Well, should be.
Hey, okay.
I
The
know
legacy of that shield is complicated.
Definitely looks like a movie. That doesn't look like your regular show. Like WandaVision looks like a show. This looks like a movie.
The world.
Wait, that was a crossbones. Was it in the
Is
hallway?
upside down.
I mean, Brandon Crossbones is dead. When does this take place? This takes place after.
Right after
At least that wasn't Crossbones.
People need something to get behind.
This guy just had similar hair. The wings look so nice on Falcon.
Oh, is this
Zemo.
The symbol.
I just rewatched Civil War.
Nice. It's a bummer because the Funko Pops are already out.
Yeah.
I already know, like,
What's our plan? Great.
Attack.
Attack. Yo.
This little canyon scene. Look at this.
Hey. Okay, Falcon.
Little Apache helicopter.
I see you.
Yeah, he is so.
That's clean.
Holy crap, that looks amazing.
I know, this does. I'm so glad it's a movie. We're getting a movie in March. Basically, it's It's 6 weeks worth.
Hey, that opening was nice. That was a good first trailer.
Hell yeah.
It's a great first trailer.
What's going on in that cyborg brain of yours? You don't want to know.
Cyborg?
Oh, yeah, I can see it working. Gears turning. Oh, they're malfunctioning. They're on fire. God, I hate you.
They're on fire.
I like Falcon's suit. It's the red
Yeah.
with like that subtlety of that light gray.
When he's gonna incorporate.
Now to another hero we last saw in Avengers Endgame, Black Widow will return to the big screen on May 7th, 2021. Of course, the film stars Scarlett Johansson as Natasha Romanoff. Fans have been patient, and I can't tell you
got
just
that right,
how ready
Kevin.
we are for this Avenger to finally have her own standalone film.
Thank you.
And speaking of fan favorite characters, Loki.
Loki?
The god of mischief
Wait a
will
minute.
step out of his brother's shadow and into his own series on Disney Plus
That's
in
cool.
May of next year.
Okay.
The great Tom Hiddleston returns as Loki and is joined in the series by Owen Wilson, Gugu Mbatha-Raw,
Wilson.
Sophia DiMartino, William
We
Mosaki,
broke that news
and
on the
Richard
podcast,
E.
Yeah, I
Grant.
know, but I forgot.
As
Yeah,
there
I
are other
forgot.
shows coming to Disney Plus, we want to try something a little different. Explore a new genre for us at Marvel Studios.
Okay.
So we've put Loki in the center of his own crime thriller. If that sounds a little unusual or confusing, don't worry. Loki is just as confused.
Somebody told me
Here's the very first look at Loki.
So when you
Oh,
watch
the
this
first
trailer,
trailer.
think of true crime, like the genre. So okay.
Get your hands off.
Video's messed up.
It's like this stuff we've already seen. Okay, good.
It's just Avengers, right?
Yeah, the end game. Bam! Tesseract. What's the foot? What's this? And this is where we left off.
Went back to Asgard?
What if there is no Asgard? Surtur destroyed
Oh,
it.
yeah, there is no Asgard.
What if he went back and it was still on fire and Surtur was still there? Where did he go? Sandbenders?
Is he still on Earth?
Yeah, that's a good question.
What is it? One.
Those are sandbenders.
Take way out.
You taking me somewhere to kill me?
No, I'm taking you someplace to talk.
Wow.
Well, I don't like to talk.
Wow.
But you do like to lie, which you just did. Because we both know you love to talk. Talky.
How long have you been here?
I don't know, it's hard to say. You know, time
Yeah,
passes
he does.
differently here
Yeah,
in the
with the
TBA.
mustache.
Well,
TBA.
You'll catch up.
Yeah, I saw his best.
Time reigns.
Wait a minute. I didn't see you drop the helmet. What was that?
No idea.
Glorious.
Yo, the suit. Come on. They know everything. They've seen everything. They're like, yeah, we're watching you. The visuals look insane.
That's gotta be Earth.
Brother, calm down. You better be ready.
Wait, oh, but he's in an alternate universe. He's not in. I don't know if it would be.
Wait. That was a Bifrost.
Yeah, why did I put it?
The Funko Pop.
Oh
What is
my
this?
god.
Wait.
It's a Pop.
Is he like
Oh
a president?
my god.
He looked like the president.
He had like the pin and the
Yeah, he
suit,
said
but he was
vote
wearing
Loki.
But he was wearing Loki.
He is
Shifting to
a
Marvel
candidate.
Studios' first animated series, coming to
Hold
Disney
on.
Plus next summer, What If flips the script on the MCU, taking famous events from the films and reimagining them in unexpected ways. We've assembled a stellar voice
think this is
cast with
gonna be
many
everybody's
MCU
favorite.
stars reprising their roles.
I feel like it.
Here's a look at What If.
First trailer.
Space.
Very.
Time. Reality. It's more than a linear path. It's a prism of endless
Almost like Green Lantern for a second.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Hey. What?
It's T'Challa.
T'Challa Star-Lord.
But his name's still Peter Quill.
I was promised an army. You have a super soldier.
That's awesome.
You sure don't seem too freaked out about all this.
They taste no caring for.
What you doing out there all by yourself anyway?
Exploring the world.
Sounds fun. But why stop at one world when we can show you all of them?
Howard Stark was working with
Watcher, I am your guide through these vast new realities.
No, that's probably Howard Stark. I don't think Iron Man. Oh, the Collector? Yeah.
Well, it was in, he was in his,
Look,
the zombie.
And ponder the question.
Why was that strange?
What if?
It just looked like this ability. I don't know. It didn't look like
Give me the talk.
Look, he looks bad. Oh, it's
There's a good alternate.
Oh, snap.
He looks like Dracula, that really tall black cape.
He's a harder daddy. What?
Wait, what?
We've just wrapped production in Australia on our film Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. And we're so impressed the way Simu Liu has brought the character of Shang-Chi to life.
We're over here saying
Simu is surrounded on screen by a fantastic cast that includes Awkwafina, Tony Leung, and Michelle Yeoh. This film is among the very first in our Phase 4 and is set to release in theaters on July 9th, 2021.
Next summer.
Launching on Disney Plus later next year is Miss Marvel.
Hey!
Miss Marvel is a Pakistani-American teen superhero. Earlier this year during shutdown, we held online auditions all around the world to find our Kamala Khan. And we found her in Aman Vellani. Aman will be surrounded by a phenomenal cast and creative team that will bring this story to life.
Dude,
So here's an early look at Miss Marvel.
Oh, it's a trailer.
Miss Marvel is a new kind of superhero. But at the core of all of it, her story is so universal.
Miss Marvel is one of the newer characters in the Marvel comics. And when one comes in that grabs the world's imagination like this, the questions are, when are we going to bring Miss Marvel to the screen?
When Miss Marvel first came out, we had such an incredible reaction. It was so incredibly popular because everybody could see themselves in her.
I never saw a young teenager of color, specifically a Pakistani, in a comic book. Are you kidding? You promised you'd be cool.
I am cool. The casting process was vast. When we discovered Iman, we knew that she was Kamala Khan.
It was a unanimous decision.
Yeah, I can't comprehend this right now.
And of course, we've got a really incredible team of directors. Bilal Fallah, Adel Al-Arabi, Mira Menon, and Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy. And all of them are taking the material and elevating it.
So human. It's about a teenager figuring out who she is and about relationships. Family and friendship is at the heart of the MCU canon. That's what's so exciting about the story that we're bringing, is that we're going to introduce you to a new family that's also going to be part of the wider MCU.
She does fit that, like, Kamala Khan personality.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay.
I like it.
The fact about Miss Marvel is that her idol is Captain Marvel. And Captain Marvel 2 is currently in the works with director Nia DaCosta. And today I'm excited to announce that Miss Marvel, played by Iman, will be joining Brie Larson and co-starring in Captain Marvel 2. Along with a grown-up Monica Rambeau, played by Tiana Paris, whom we will have already met in the upcoming WandaVision.
That's right.
So by now you should start getting a sense of the interconnectedness that infuses all of our storytelling. But that doesn't mean there aren't some unexplored corners in the universe. With next year's Eternals, we're introducing a brand new ensemble of superheroes to the MCU, played by a spectacular cast. This is an epic story spanning thousands of years, and it's one of our most ambitious films yet. It's set for theatrical release on November 5th, 2021. Original Avenger Jeremy Renner returns to star in Hawkeye, launching on Disney Plus late next year. In our series, Hawkeye teams up with another well-known archer from Marvel Comics, Kate Bishop. And I'm very pleased to confirm that Kate will be played by the amazing Haley Steinfeld.
Yes.
Rounding out that cast are Vera Farmiga, Fra Fee, and newcomer Alakwa Cox playing Maya Lopez. The episodes are being directed by Rhys Thomas and the directing duo of Bert and Birdie.
Okay.
Debuting for the first time in the MCU, She-Hulk is coming to Disney+. It's a series about a woman trying to navigate the world and be taken seriously as a working professional, despite the fact that she's well over 6'7" and green. It's a very funny series being directed by Kat Coiro and Anu Valia. And I can officially confirm that She-Hulk / Jennifer Walters will be played by the talented and Emmy Award-winning Tatiana Maslany. I'm also pleased to reveal that the brilliant Tim Roth is returning as the Abomination, a character we first introduced to the MCU in 2008's The Incredible Hulk.
I don't remember this.
If that's not enough, I can confirm that the Hulk himself, Mark Ruffalo, will be appearing in the series as well.
The MCU?
And since Jennifer Walters is a lawyer who specializes specifically in superhero-oriented legal cases, you never know what Marvel characters are going to pop up from episode to episode.
Wait, did y'all just catch that?
Bringing a whole new different vibe to the MCU, Moon Knight is an action-adventure, Indiana Jones-type story coming to life as a Disney Plus series directed by Mohamed Diab. The character Moon Knight is a complex vigilante who suffers from dissociative identity disorder. And these multiple identities that live inside him are very distinct characters in the series.
You can't say that.
The backdrop of our story is incredible Egyptian iconography. Egyptology is something the world's always been fascinated by, and we're going to tap into it in a fun and bold way in Moon Knight. Now I want to talk about a couple of projects that we haven't announced yet. The first of which is Secret Invasion, coming to Disney+. Samuel L. Jackson is back as Nick Fury, and Ben Mendelsohn from Captain Marvel returns as the Skrull, Talos. Next to Civil War, Secret Invasion is arguably the biggest crossover comic event in the last 20 years, and we're bringing it to Disney+. It's about a sect of Skrulls who have infiltrated every level of life on Earth. Ironheart will be a series for Disney Plus about genius inventor Riri Williams, who has the most advanced suit of armor since Iron Man's. Dominique Thorne will play the title role. And as we like to do, both Secret Invasion and Ironheart will tie directly to MCU feature films. We're also well underway on a series for Disney Plus based on Armor Wars, a classic Marvel story about Tony Stark's worst fear coming true. It's what happens when his tech falls into the wrong hands.
Oh, snap.
And this series will star beloved member of the MCU, Don Cheadle, will be returning as Jim Rhodes, a.k.a. War Machine. One of the best things about expanding the MCU to Disney Plus is that our team at Marvel Studios is finally able to do some of the things we've always wanted to do, but didn't quite have the right outlet for. Like produce our first ever live-action holiday special. In a reverent Guardians fashion, the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special is going to be a lot of fun, especially since James Gunn is back to write and direct. In fact, we're going to shoot it during production of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. This special will drop the holiday prior to the next Guardians of the Galaxy film, which hits theaters in 2023.
God bless.
And speaking of Guardians, aptly titled I Am Groot, everyone's favorite little tree, Baby Groot, will star in a series of shorts on Disney Plus featuring several new and unusual characters.
Shorts, interesting.
Before I go, I couldn't leave you without giving a few more updates on some of our most anticipated upcoming films. In January, we'll begin filming Thor, Love and Thunder with director Taika Waititi and Chris Hemsworth, Natalie Portman, and Tessa Thompson returning. And I'm pleased to confirm that Academy Award-winning actor Christian Bale is playing the villain, Gore the God Butcher. Thor, Love and Thunder releases in theaters on May 6th, 2022.
Yes.
As we announced at Comic-Con last year, we're moving ahead with Blade, starring Academy Award winner Mahershala Ali. The development and storylines are coming together, and we'll have announcements very, very soon. Director Peyton Reed is hard at work with our Marvel Studios team on the third Ant-Man film, which will officially be called Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas, and Michelle Pfeiffer are all returning. And Catherine Newton is joining the cast and playing Cassie Lang. And in the role of Kang the Conqueror is great actor Jonathan Majors.
Ant-Man and the Wasp is going to be huge.
It's going to be so good.
It's going to be huge.
I wanted to acknowledge the devastating loss of a dear friend and member of the Marvel Studios family. Chadwick Boseman was an immensely talented actor and an inspirational individual who affected all of our lives professionally and personally. His portrayal of T'Challa the Black Panther is iconic and transcends any iteration of the character in any other medium from Marvel's past. and it's for that reason that we will not recast the character.
The right decision.
However, to honor the legacy that Chad helped us build through his portrayal of the King of Wakanda, we want to continue to explore the world of Wakanda and all of the rich and varied characters introduced in the first film. Writer-director Ryan Coogler is hard at work on the sequel now, and will bring the film to you in theaters July 8th, 2022.
That's not long.
That's not long.
It's gonna be
And
4
finally,
years.
I'm happy to announce a film about one of the truly iconic Marvel families. In fact, Marvel's first family, Fantastic Four.
Oh,
We're working on a feature now, and it will be directed by the director of our recent Spider-Man films, John Watts.
So is he doing Spider-Man 3?
We've got a lot in store at Marvel Studios, and Disney Plus is key to the interconnection and expansion of the MCU. It will be home for both our feature films and our series for years and years to
That
come.
is so much.
So much.
Since Marvel first joined Disney back in 2009, Bob Iger's been the biggest champion of the work that we do. None of this would have been possible without his support. So it is now my pleasure to turn things back over to Bob. Thank you.
Robert.
Oh, okay. Wow.
That was pretty nuts. That was 26 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, we skipped a little bit ahead, so because it was
yeah,
the
it's like
Pixar
23
stuff. So
minutes.
yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot to unpack. That's a lot to unpack.
I have to sit down and just like think about it. Like, okay.
There's so much. I forgot. I mean, everything, but well, I didn't
think
forget everything.
I think the big things that we can probably just like kind of freak out about. We're getting Fantastic Four. That is confirmed.
That's freaking. I know Dom would be flipping his shit right now. That's insane.
That is confirmed. We are also getting Secret Invasions.
Okay.
That is
Dude,
huge.
I've been talking to Josh for the longest about Secret Invasion. Ever since Captain Marvel came out, I was like, dude, we need a Secret Invasion or Secret Wars.
They need, however,
anything like that.
If they're gonna make this like a good show, they need to make it more comic book, the more adaptation of the comic book, because the comic series was just incredible how they did in Secret Invasion. Now I know the characters, they can't do all the characters that they had. But they can still do the characters they have.
With what they have already. Yeah.
I just need like a timeline.
Yeah.
It's the point where I can't remember all this.
Well, this is pretty much all of. See, we discussed it on the podcast that Phase 4 is now implementing Disney Plus shows. So phase 1 through 3 is all movies. Phase 4 is now implementing all of the movies and. So the movies we saw that are coming out.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying I'm not. It's got to the point where I don't know these by heart. Like, it's just so much. Like, I need someone to make a timeline.
Right.
So I can be like, okay, that happens there, that happens there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because they're doing what Star Wars is doing now, but they're doing it at a much faster rate. Star Wars has been here since the 80s.
Yeah.
They just started in 2008.
Mm-hmm.
They've done what Star Wars doing in a quarter of the time.
Right.
And they're already caught up with how much projects they have on Star Wars. Well, not.
So are you confused on? Are you confused on when all this takes place, or after Endgame?
Well, yeah, but like,
I mean,
all
that
these
solves
are different shows.
Yeah, except Black Widow.
Yeah, like
but
I know all of this is after Endgame, but
yes,
as a certain order. You know what I mean?
Well, I think the way it goes is I think the Disney Plus shows are going to be it's going to kind of be like up and down. Like, this goes to this, to this, to this, to this. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
I know,
WandaVision,
but what's this? What's that?
Well, WandaVision is going to be the first TV show.
Well, yeah, I know the first
one. No, I mean, he knows that they all correlate.
No. What I'm saying is WandaVision first, and then WandaVision will jump to Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying, okay, I got the first 3.
What about,
and then
like, all of these? Like, Fantastic Four, Armor Wars, Hawkeye, like, they haven't released anything yet.
It's coming, but...
they haven't released anything yet.
I know, like, the first 3.
It would be nice.
But, like, after that, it just gets blurry. Like,
I feel like Armor Wars, She-Hulk, I feel like some of these are just going to be, like, their own story, and then eventually they'll bring them back in. Like, Armor Wars, I don't really see how they could... I mean... I really don't know with Armor Wars because Don Cheadle's going to be in it, so he's going to have some kind of mesh from the MCU movies into this. But everything else, I mean, Secret Invasions, that's going to tie in. Ironheart, I mean, Riri Williams is, she's going to be. Well, you got to think about it. Ironheart with Riri. Then you've got Monica Rambeau. You've got Kate Bishop. You've got who else do we have? Miss or American Chavez are all a part of the Young Avengers.
Mm-hmm. So there's probably gonna be more.
So we're already and then
like Cassie Lang might be someone.
And then she's Stature in Marvel, and then
she might get that mantle.
Yeah.
Iron Man, and Shuri might get something.
Yeah.
Well, assuming she's still in the movie. But
yeah, but that's
yeah, we can't. We have 30 minutes over.
Interesting.
What's the video?
But yeah,
I'll cut it there.
okay. Do you want to do an outro?
No.
No.
I can always film another one. Oh wait, we're at 25 minutes.
You want to sit down? We can do an outro and then cut it.
Yeah.
And edit it. That part out. This part right here.
All right, tell them what we're about to watch now. Don't say Bad Batch, say Star Wars, because we're not only watching Bad Batch.
Star Wars.
No,
do
but
we have everything else?
Are we doing separate video for Star Wars or?
Mm-hmm.
So
this is first.
This is the outro.
Second. Yeah.
For Marvel. Right.
Yeah, if I need to change it, I will. But just do an outro for now.
Okay.
Until like catch our Star Wars video.
All right. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys. We hope you enjoyed our kind of trailer reaction to the.
There's a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah. Well, that's why we have a podcast. You can go check us out on every major streaming platform.
Yeah. On the podcast, we go into more into depth about all the stuff that we
go into debt.
Yeah.
We're going to depth.
Yeah.
I don't know about
that. My bad.
Into
all the news that drop. We're gonna have like on a sheet of paper, just like kind of map out.
Yeah.
And leave us some time to like think about it.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
just
absolutely.
form our thoughts. Because right now I'm just like.
It's a bunch.
Like it's just
it's a bunch.
I got hit with a flashbang. I'm just like.
9 bang.
Yeah, 9 bang. I'm like I'm blinded, but after I'm assuming they're gonna have more detail as time goes on. Obviously they are. And we can kind of be like, okay, so this is that.
Right.
But yeah.
Yeah. But now you can go and check out our Star Wars Investor Day trailer reactions. You can switch. You can either go here, watch this again, or you can go there and watch that one. But again, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you leave a like on this video and subscribe to us if you're not already subscribed. So we appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.